Hello, my name is Sakamis, this is Snakebird, and we are trying to complete this game, I think. 3 regular levels are still in the way of that, standing in the way of that, but there's also a couple of bonus levels, 2 of which I have not yet unlocked. 2, however, I have unlocked, so let's try number 6. Remind you which one. I don't think I've seen this one yet. And I love levels that I haven't seen yet, because if you get stuck too long on the same level, that's just so annoying. But platforms here. 3 platforms to be precise. Let me switch to the blue snake and confirm that those platforms are indeed connected. Red needs to get out of there for... No, that's not good. Needs to go up and then like so. I would guess. Blue is going to have to help a little bit with the lifting and everything, I think. There's no other Snakebird that is really capable of doing that. We can only lift 1 Snakebird at a time, which is fair enough. We can lift green all the way up there. Suppose that the elevator's here. How is that useful? It's not really. We could reach the exit if we exit then from either platform. So actually, if we manage to get one of the blocks here, one of the blocks here, then you can climb up here, 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 and then over there. So we know, we have an idea of where we want the blocks to go. And we have an idea of where we want the elevator to go. Yeah, and if we have all of that, then we can reach the exit. Let's actually reset. I did think this out correctly, didn't I? I'm also thinking that if we lift the elevator all the way up here and then shift it to the left, then we only have to shift this one all the way over there, and then it'll drop down in the correct location. So that's fine. And we also need this one over there. And I'm guessing we can do that without... without any help from the elevator as well, I would think. So let's start then by lifting the elevator. Let's get red out of there. Let's use green to lift, well, keep the elevator in place, I suppose. Then we do that. Actually, you can also do this. No, we want blue to be, well, not really in there, but I suppose we kind of have to lift someone. Let's actually... Oh, wrong snake again. No, red needs to go below. So now we can lift the elevator as high as we want. Let's at least lift it to... Now blue can get out of the elevator. Now green can go down again. We may need red to go here. No, red again. Thank you. Oh, that was horrible. This works. Then red can take over the role of green. Is blue going to survive this? I don't know. I don't think so. No, he's not. Whoopsie. That will do though. And now green can get out of there. That's not very good. This is basically what I want. Now red needs to drop once so that blue can push that one into place. Now we need to lift the elevator all the way up, but preferably with blue on top so that blue can get off and shift the elevator into place. Come on. Alright. Now we need red's help a little bit. Because we still need this one. Hopefully I did everything correctly. And let's get red out of there actually. And green as well. And now we should have a clear path to the exit for all of the snakebirds. Oof. Well, that actually went pretty damn well. And indeed, like I noticed in the previous video, we have now 3 of the bonus levels completed, and that is halfway towards unlocking one final level, I assume, because otherwise the achievement counter doesn't make any sense. Alright, let's look at number 3 again. Oh, that's this one. Oh, yeah. This one is so damn annoying. We need to start moving blue, because as you may notice, red is stuck in a... I don't know. I don't know what it's called, other than an obstacle. Green cannot move, because green can only move up, and then this happens. So blue needs to move, and blue can do that, then that, etc. to infinity. Or maybe... No, that also doesn't work. No, the only thing that blue really can do is something like that. And blue has to do something else after that as well. That's all fine, by the way, no problems with that. Then we can do this, and we can use green to lift one little bit extra. But we actually don't... See, the problem here already is that green... Well, unless we can move green right, which we can as long as we move red out of the way, then there's no problem. So let's move red. We need to move red again, presumably. Now we can move green to safety. Also, you may have noticed this cloud here in the same shape as this obstacle. I am guessing that I need to move this thing all the way over here. That's just... it's too coincidental that those have the same shape, or they are really screwing with me here. But now I'm gonna take that as a hint and go from there. How about... Oh crap. No. Bollocks. I'm thinking along the lines of... One of the problems is as soon as there's too many spikes here, so I cannot really push the obstacle or the object this way. So I may have to push something else. But, whoops. Wrong snake again, thank you. I may have to push something else, such as... No! Keep selecting either the same snake, whatever. It's the one thing that I complain about with regards to this game, I think. The way that the snakes get auto-selected, or not auto-selected, doesn't really work intuitively, at least not for me. But anyway... I'm... Alright, that was... just silly on my part. No. How about doing that? No, it doesn't help me, I cannot get out of there with red. Red cannot go there that way. I kind of want to do something along the lines of... No. And then possibly something like... Basically what I'm trying to do is get the tail of the blue one inside of this area so that we can push the blue head rather than the back of the obstacle. It appears to be a little bit tricky to get his tail in there. I have to do this if we want anything like that. Then that, then that, then this. Oh, there we go. Wow. We have to drop one, which is possible. No, it isn't. That is deadly for green. This is not deadly for green. Oh, that. Alright, so we can do it like that. Then blue needs to go like that. Then green. I think we need to move green now. Maybe not. Yeah, we kind of do actually. No, we can't. We really can't. Because... Oh no, wait. No, that's not a problem because there's a cloud down there. So red doing this will not die immediately. Red will die after this though. Unless, obviously, I do something along the lines of that. Let's get red out of there. Yeah, I suppose, but not in a hurry. Now, we haven't made use of this cloud yet, and I'm guessing that we all have to do that in order to save green. Because green is kind of screwed now. As far as I can see. Yeah. So either green shouldn't move. Green could move like this, I suppose. And then red can move like that. That prevents us from saving red, though. So no, I actually do think that we need to do green first, then red, then move blue, then move red again. What is next? Actually, what if we did this, then that, and then we can do that. I want to turn around at this point, but I really can't. No, I think blue needs to go straight ahead. Now blue can get up. And then what? Red can turn around. Yes. This will kill red. And blue. Yes, very ambitious there. Unless we do something similar again. But red needs to push up this thing. This is good, kind of. I mean, this is kind of... I like this kind of a lot. What I think I should do now is move out with red. We can do that one step later, I suppose, but I don't think it makes a difference. I only... Well, I suppose green can move out one further, at which point nothing will happen. In other words, if I wanted to, I could get red on the other side. Which is kind of what I want, but at this point I'm thinking that I want red over here. But in that case I want green over there anyway, so we'll do this. Then I'll do this. And that. Then blue needs to push, push, and push. And once again, blue needs to push. And red is screwed now. Alright, so instead of doing it this way, we can also do it like we can move green, yes, no problems there. Then move this thing again. Can green get out of here? But first I would like to do this. Then green can go over there. Actually, in order to get the object where we want it, we kind of need green to move all the way, like that. Now we can do this, this, and that. But, like we mentioned before, how on earth are we going to save red? Blue, green, no problem. Red, problem. So what I'm somehow thinking is that we may need to do this. Why? Because then we can... oh, not quite that way. Because then we can do this, this. Yes, and yes. Now I think we will be able to get back up there with red. We can indeed. Let's move on top of that with red anyway. Then blue can do that. Is this all we need to do? I think so. It's 1. It's 2. And that's 3. Whew!